Welcome back. So, in the first video, we saw about the country South Africa, and there are several races of people who live together. There are black people who belong to South Africa, white who came there and settled, and Indians who came as laborer and traders. We saw something about the apartheid in South Africa. Apartheid means separation on the basis of race. And there were several races in South Africa, such as the white, the black, the Indians, and the colored race. As for as the rules and regulation, these races were not allowed to mingle with each other, and discrimination between different races took place in South Africa in several ways. The hospitals were different, and so were ambulance. An ambulance for the white people would always be in good condition, whereas the one for the blacks was not. Trains and buses were separate for whites and black people. Even the buses stops were different from black and white. Non-whites were not permitted to vote. They were not allowed to take part in election. The best land for South Africa was reserved for the white people, and non-white people had to settle down at the worst land. There was township for black called Soweto, Soweto, Soweto. So struggle against apartheid, we saw that, and the African National Congress led the struggle against apartheid under the leadership of Nelson Mandela. We saw in the first video who fought for the apartheid system for several years, and finally they overcame apartheid system in 1994, and South Africa became a democratic country in which people of all races were considered equal. So participation of common people in government. People participate in government through their representatives. Their representatives take decision on behalf of the people. While taking decision, they keep in mind the interest of voices of the people. And in India, the governments are elected for a fixed period of 5 years, and if they want to continue, then to be in the power, then they have to be re-elected by the people. This is a moment when people can sense their power of democracy. In this way, the power of the government gets limited by the regular elections. Participation, people's involvement in the process of government. So this is what we saw in the first clipping of the video. Now participation. There are other ways of participation in the process of government. People participate by taking an interest in the working of the government and by criticizing it when it is required. So in August 2005, when a particular government increased the money people had to pay for electricity, people protested and organized rallies and signature campaign. So the government has to change its decision because it is responsible to the people, and there are many ways in which people express their views against the government's wrong decision while holding dharnas, rallies and strikes and signature campaigns. Wrong and injustice decisions are also brought forward through newspapers, magazines, TV, and these play an important role in discussing issues and responsibilities of the government. In democracy, everyone can raise their voice, but some sections of people are actually not able to do so because people sometimes organize themselves into social movements and seek to challenge the government and its functioning, and member of the minority communities. I told you something in the first videos. Dalit and Adivasis, women and others participate in the same manner. And if a country's citizens are alert and interested in how the country is run, then the government of that country will be stronger. So this is how the dharnas and the rallies and the they are sorted out. So there are many ways in which people express their views and make government understand what actions they should take. So you see a picture of a lady, how she's raising her voice through newspapers and the media, mass media. This is, while it is not, it's true that a democracy allows people to participate. It is always also true that not only sections of people are actually able to do so. Another way for people to participate is by organizing themselves into social movement. They seek to challenges the government and its functioning, and member of the minority communities like Dalit, Adivasi women and others are often able to participate in this manner. So if a country are alert and interested in how the country is run, the democratic characters of the government of the country will be stronger. So the next time we see a rally winding through the street of our cities and towns or village, we should pause, we should stop to understand what is this rally all about and who's participating in it and what are the protests about it. This will help us to give us the sense of how our government works.